Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Walnut Hill Bowl, and we are here at Woonsocket, Rhode Island, and we of the I Am Bowling powered by Logo Infusion Senior Singles, and this is an event that drew 45 competitors. Down here, we had the top 12 enter into match play, and we had the top 4 get a one-round bye. So we are now looking at the round of 12, which is positions 5 through 8, and they will play off for a spot again next round. And going through the competitors for you, we do have on our feature pair 17 and 18, 19 and 20, we have NEBA President Chris Viali on lane 17 against Roberts. Good start. Here we go. Robert Green on lane 18. Robert with the owner, one of the 300s. We had several. 19 and 20, we have Don Fry, who's been working very hard on his game. Right up the pike with a nice shot there against Hall of Year all-time leader Bill Webb with 9 Bowler of the Year titles. And those are our feature pairs. Other matches in progress to the left. Roy on 15 and 16, bowling against in Gaskill, and then to the Robert Toth, our host, who put up $500 for this event, bowling against Stephen Dale. So we'll see if Stephen shows any owner and proprietor and our host here today relative to that match. So another live streamer here with me, and that might be someone who for once is not a bitter bowler because he's got the bye. This would be Mr. Chris Forey. Hey, Chris.
Hello. I was a little bitter the last 2 games. I actually wasn't bitter at all. I was trying a lot of different things because I was coasting. You
moved up to 31 and 2. You crushed them, having the high game for the first 3 games of the day. 270,
Seriously?
270, 260.
I didn't get in the pots.
That would be 8 something. We can figure that out probably.
820.
820 something. Very great bowling.
Thank you.
That purple right off the corner. Then you hit some other stellar games of 169 and 170. So way to.
It became some experiment. I'll be honest with you,
a
lot of experimenting because I was like, okay, they're not going to fresh oil for the finals, so it doesn't pay to throw it off the corner anymore.
Every game you bowled has either a 7 or a 6 as the second number, so that's
I should
not
go to the
bad.
crap table.
You really should. You should start playing those numbers. So anyway, I've already announced our matches here, Chris, and tell us what you think about this shot. It is the 2023 Logo Infusion Senior Open special pattern put together for us by Greg Tack and Tommy Hankey, and sponsored by the Pattern Committee led by Jay Davis. Jay Johnson, I knew that. So tell us what you think about this pattern. It is 41 feet, 28.6 mils, 5.4 to 1. How did it play for you?
Like I told you in the car, purple ball in play.
Purple up corner. Yes.
I think obviously any building we go to, it's the lane surface and the building characteristics. I've bowled here a few times. The front of the lane just really hooks.
It does.
So in practice, I threw the purples maybe for like 5 minutes, and then we had like another 5 minutes to go. So I threw resin. If I threw resin and I tried to pipe it in the track area, it would just check. And if I watched other guys go left to right, like Webb and stuff, and I was like, that doesn't look great. So I just threw the urethane, which blended. I mean, I had obviously a little bit of room.
Yeah.
Just threw as hard as I could into the track, and then obviously, like I said, I hit a couple pairs, 31 2 just hooked, and I probably should just move left and through hard. But I was like, oh, let me experiment with resin.
Now
I will be throwing urethane.
Yeah, I was going to say you are going to be on
19 and 20.
Is it 19 and 20?
I am.
Did you steal my
bracket? I just pushed it off. I'm sorry.
Thank you. This is an announcer's tool right here, my friend. So you are coming in on 19 and 20. You said you'll be right in front of us. So what do you think? Get out there.
I'm just going to throw urethane again, and
Up the track, though, maybe?
I'll probably be stepping left of the track a little bit, try and move into like 14, 15 at the arrows.
A two-zone left move.
Just
really,
try and throw harder and straighter.
Nice baby split conversion there by Don Fry.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be Dale or Toth coming to bowl me. And Dale's had a really good look with the NB Tour.
Yep.
Toth, not bad off the corner. So
not a lot of hold, right? I mean, most of them guys are piping it through the front and working the recovery, right?
Yeah. Gaskell was probably the furthest right I saw.
Yeah.
He was, but
next to you. You were right. I think you two were right on top of each other.
Yeah, but I mean with resin, so he's still playing a little bit right with resin. He had a great look all day.
Yeah, still does look like. Goes front 3 against John Conroy.
Yeah.
That's a good shot there by Don Fry.
Scoring pace pretty good.
Yeah, cut was 98 over. We had a couple of supers make it in with 72 and 71 overs. So we did pay 2 checks. Joe Sciana and Daniel Levesque, who were plus 90 and plus 80, get checks because whenever we displace a regular qualifier with a special cut, those persons who are displaced get a check, so at least they have something to go home with. So it is Robert Toth, who is actually the number, and he's in that 71 over, and our sponsor for an added $500 for this event. So a little bit of justice
See if
there.
he can be the sponsor winner that we've never had.
That's never happened, has it?
We don't believe so.
I don't believe so.
Great shot by Webb.
And if anybody would know, it would be you.
Webb throwing a pin down, I believe, pin down phase 5.
Yeah, I kind of wish I had more pin down on this. I had, by the time I got it through the front, it wouldn't read at the right time. So
the ball stood up pretty quick off. Yeah, it's hard to see when you're watching on camera here, like everybody's watching.
Yeah.
But when you're off to the side watching the ball lay down, you can actually see it stand up. Before he gets to the dots, it's already going forward a little bit.
Yeah. So you need a little bit of.
So the pin down just helped push it through there a little bit better.
Yeah.
Great shot by Conroy. They have a great match going on there.
Conroy front 4 and Gaskell front 3 so far with this match. They are perfect. We've only got 1 miss here in the Robert Green and Vic match.
Robert Green with a 300 game too.
Yes, sir. And same with Bill
Defending
Halota,
champion.
even though he didn't make the cut.
No, he made it. He's a bye.
Oh, he's a bye. Excuse me.
Trust me, the lefties have a very good shot.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Sitting here shooting even, not making the number. I appreciate that.
And I say that, I'm not trying to pick on that. Is that they can stay more on the outside part of the lane. Halota had a great look. I bowled next to him and obviously shot 300, but he was 7 to 3.
Yeah.
Nice little belly there. And then Sean Richard obviously bowled great.
Lori Trudell mentioned very glitchy sound, and Mevo is complaining of slow internet, Lori. So we'll have to have a look at that in between matches.
Yeah, probably unplug the router and the modem and reboot them.
Yeah, maybe. That's right. Might have to go in there and do that.
Sure, they get hit hard.
We are directly into their router.
Yep, which is good. Right. Yeah, I'm sure they probably just get hit hard with the people jumping on guests, so it just overloads it at some point. Great shot.
And there's front 4 for
Robert
using
Green.
He's looking strong.
He's not using his purple reactive.
Well, he had something rolly right up 7-8, 9.
Yeah, he was using when he shot 300, he used the purple reactive. That's a phase 5 also, I believe, from Bob.
Is it? Yeah. So look at that ball ride the oil.
Venom shock there.
When I tried to make a shot like that, I would have Reed.
Okay.
Up there, unless I really pushed it, and then it would go too far. So I had a hard time getting the ball to roll like that and stay on line.
Pick here with a Zen Master.
Ring 10 for Vic. That's going to put him 20 down to Robert Green.
I'm going to leave you here because I'm going to go warm up.
All right, my friend. Good luck. Thank you very much. Thanks
for
the commentary. Good luck. We'll see you in a bit. Oh, thanks, Lori. Yeah, if you could keep on that. We did connect right into the router here for the internet. And the question is, do we need to reset that router? As Vic pointed out, sometimes even if you're in the direct connect to the internet, the lanes have to reset their equipment to have a nice, clean, fast connection. So that might be the problem. Anyway, welcome everybody. Great to see you on this Saturday afternoon. We are here for the Senior Open. And of course the non-champs event coming up. There'll be a 6 o'clock squad tonight, and then tomorrow at 9 and 12:30 will be squads. And so if you're a non-champion, never won a NEBA, come on down. We got 32 lanes. I believe there are openings on all squads, and would love to see you down here. It is Woonsocket, Rhode Island, right off of 495 and easily accessible by lots of things. Thank you very much, Lori. Yeah, keep chiming in if you would. Let me know how the internet's going. Maybe it was just Chris's commentary that was choppy. Maybe, you know, if he could speak a little clearer, maybe that would be better. So we'll have to go from there. So once again, thanks very much to Robert Toth for adding $500 to this event. And, of course, I Am Bowling, powered by Logo Infusion. Another great shot by Webb. Got that one out and back. Kenny Keegan from I Am Bowling, powered by Logo Infusion, provide our champion shirts. And so we're very, very pleased with that sponsorship. Thank you so much to I Am Bowling, and this is, of course, their title event. And the non-champs, of course, sponsored by Ace Mitchell. That'll be tonight and tomorrow, as we said. We also have the Savage Arms singles coming up May 20th and 21st at Chicopee. And so look out for that event. Then we have doubles coming up at Cranston on June 17th and 18th. GMS Concrete over-under doubles on June 17th, and the Grog Monster regular doubles on June 18th. That will be at Cranston and Rhode Island. A little bit high for Webb, and no luck with a 4-9. And I'm watching Robert Toth down here leave a 7-pin, and he is down in his match against Stephen Dale. In fact, I believe he's got no doubles, but he's got he's clean with a split conversion, but Dale has a double up. So he's up down a mark there. And of course, we have John Conroy clean through the front six. Not clean, but with the front six. And unfortunately, Gaskell has missed twice. So he's substantially down in that match, even though he started with a front three. There's Bob Green on lane 17, trying to get back on track. And it's right off the edge, turns it up, and good shot there. Very nice. Yeah, if you look at this pattern, it's pretty much flat across from the gutter to about 7 board, and then it starts to taper up, and the taper peaks out at around 14, 15, and then it goes flat across to the other side where it is symmetrical on both sides. So, hey, shout out to Don Harrington. How you doing, Mr. Don? I used your tip today. It got me one good game, but unfortunately had some other unforced errors that kept me out of the cut. So here's Viali trying to get back into this match to get another double against Green, and walks away from it, even though he slapped the 10. They could have easily been a 10-pin, but that was a confident walk away by Vic, giving him the double. And how about the front 7 for John Conroy on 15 and 16? You can see his ball go down the lane to the left of us here, but the super senior making good. And Don Fry rolls one up, gets it to lay off, and that would be for the triple. And he knows he got away with one there. Don Fry rolling one right up to the pocket, not getting a lot of flip on the lot of back end, using that Venom Shock, and he's had a lot of success with that ball. And Conroy with a mixer 7-pin now, front 7, and then he leaves 9. But can Gaskell get back into it? Gaskell triple, spare, double. So Gaskell could actually put himself right back into this match if he can put another couple strikes together. There's Webb trying to get back into this. He's down by 20 or so, 25, let's call it. Let's see if he can catch up. And here is Vic to get within 10. Chris Viali on lane 17. If he gets this one, he gets within 10 in his match. And just a little right, turns up, dead flush. Beautiful shot there by Viali. I would tell you that in general, the miss room here is to the outside, and Conroy goes by that 7-pin, and that is not going to do him many favors, even though he went front 7. Here is Gaskell now. Now he's only down by 20. If Gaskell can double here, despite the front 7 by Conroy, he can tie the match. And Gaskell up on 16. There's a much-needed double by Webb to put him at +5 for the game, as opposed to Fry, who's +20. So Fry with a 15-pin lead. Can he add to it here? And pretty good scores on this pattern here. Some turn off the corner, and there's a ripped rack by Bob Green late to the pocket. Great shot. And we've got ourselves a 10-pin match here. And can Gaskell get the roller 10? The leaner 10 can't do it. It's lane 16, and he leaves the 10-pin. A pretty good shot by Don Fry. Dead flush in the pocket. That would be 4 in a row for Fry, back to his 25-pin lead against Hall of Famer Bill Webb. So meanwhile, down in the match, we've got essentially a tie match down there because Stephen Dale did throw a split in his 5th frame. Time to take out the officially sanctioned Tech Street. But not a look at that match down there. Yes, indeed. It's actually now it's 12-pin lead. He just was able to double. And another great shot by Fry, up by 35. Time to figure out outscores. 80 deuce 220 for Don Fry, pacing at 240, and Bill Webb at 245 max. So Webb is going to need to strike here to stay in this match. There are your scores. Webb on the left and Don Fry on the right. And Webb got that pretty far right. It comes back and still rips the rack, so he gets the triple. Shaking his head. He knew he got it to the right, but he got away with it. Here's Vialli, big shot. This to take a 1-pin lead for Vialli. Right forward, turn it up, dead flush. Beautiful shot there by ex-president, ex-NEBA president Chris Vialli, and the person responsible for a lot of our sponsorships. Thank you so much for all the work that you do for us, Vic, and a great shot there to get you the 1-pin lead over Bob Green, and more importantly, the strike in the 8th. And here's Webb forward, rolls it a little bit left for a 4-pin. Cannot come back. That's going to make his max now 224, which means that 2 marks and Don Fry wraps up this match. And there is John Conroy. It turns out that Gaskell could not double, and Webb's going to go by that 4-pin, and this match is over. Don Fry dispatching the Hall of Famer Bill Webb. Congratulations, Don. Great bowling. Now Vic to take an 11-pin lead in his match and not be able to be shut out. Rips the rack. Great shot there. So let's do some outs here. How about 269 possible for Vialli on 17 and 18. And there's an amazing stone 8 for John Conroy, who left 3 smash 7s in his qualifying. And there's another beautiful shot there by Don Fry. Beautiful roll there on that Venom shock. Now the best Robert Green can do here is 258. And let's see if he can get there. And looks a little right. Hang on, gets it. Hangs on. Gets the strike. Beautiful shot there. Still alive. Now Vialli pacing to 249. So if Robert Green can double here, he can force Vialli to get really the first 2 to win. If he were to go strike 9 spare, we could have a tie in this match. So 247 for John Conroy will be enough to get by Brian Gaskell. And very nice showing there by John Conroy, who was the number, as we said, got the last. And that was a great shot there by Bob Green. Get him to the 240s, and that's going to already make Vic show up in the 10th. And just bowling it out here on 19 and 20. And let's see how we're doing here in the Dale match. The Dale match, 82-10. Dale to lock it up. If Dale can double here, he locks it up. And he does, in rude fashion to our host. He does put away with 224 or 220s, and Toth, the best he can do is in the 2 teens. So, you know, a great shot there by Bob Green, posting 250 something. We'll see if he posts 258. He will make Vic double in the 10th to shoot a 260 something to win. And there's a very nice 249 by Don Fry. Again, dispatching with the Hall of Famer Bill Webb, and very nice showing there by the lefty. So it will be Dale. And we know that Forey is on 19 and 20. And can't get the messenger. That's 257. Okay, now 9 spare 9 ties it for Vialli. He's going to need some kind of 19 here in the 10th. If he gets the first one, obviously, he's pretty well there. Oh, excuse me. He needs the first one. He needs the first one, then 9 spare to win. Vialli must have this strike, lane 18, to win his match. Shots away. Turn it up. Looks good. A little late. Flat 10. He can't believe it didn't make the corner. Flat 10 for Vialli. He's going to be in the 240s and lose. What a shame. A great game by both these guys. Here's Vialli going after it with the left-hander. And can't get it to turn up, but that's going to be a victory for Bob Green. And congratulations to the 2 lefties here on the feature pairs. They're going to be moving on, as will Stephen Dale, as will Don Fry. So we're going to sign off, guys. We'll be right back for the round of 8 in just a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.